To that.
I was made aware of you 3 weeks ago, but I've known you a long time. Maybe you remember when I've had various contrasts in my life, and you were there. You were right there for me and speaking to me.
Well, what you are talking about is vibrational resonance with who you really are. In other words, that's what coming into the vortex is. That's what powerful desire is. That's what alignment with source is, you see.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really common thing for people to say to us. It's like a coming home. It's like remembering. People will say, I've always known this. You're just helping me to remember it. Yes,
mm-hmm.
Yes.
And, I have to calm down. I have about 23 questions, but if I can ask you some. First of all, my great-grandfather was a healer. And I feel a lot of that, I guess, intuition. And with other people, and I would like to access what he knew, and I'm not sure how to do this. I've come the avenues to know you, and I want to know how to do this, is my first question.
Well, there are two things we want to say specifically about your grandfather being a healer and about your relationship to that. How long have you known that?
Since I was probably 20.
So it's something that has been part of your desire for a while. So it's very well established in your vortex. Whenever someone says to us, I aspire to be a healer, or I am a healer, we like to say, we really, really, really like the word teacher, healer, because everyone who is out of balance in terms of their physical body, and therefore in what they would say being in need of healing, every one of them, in the contrast that they are living, has set forth a new and improved vibrational version of themselves into their vortex. And so, in the same way that you said that you know us,
mm-hmm.
we want to say that well-being, that being that is well, is known on some level to anyone who is sick. In other words, that vortex version of them exists. And Source is holding that vibrational wellness in readiness for them, but they have to find a way to achieve vibrational access to it. So there really is no healing. There is no healing taking place where someone who has established themselves as a healer is now asserting the healing into you, or into another. What they're doing is influencing you into the allowing of the well-being that's already been lined up for you in your vortex. Are you following?
Mm-hmm.
In other words, it's all about what a healer does. A healer is a teacher who assists you in preparing yourself vibrationally to allow the healing that is natural to you and waiting for you, that you, for whatever reason, have been denying yourself until this healer shined a spotlight on it and made it more accessible to you. So once you understand that, then you understand that you are already ready to go. It's just a matter of making sure that you're in the vortex and in vibrational alignment with wellness.
And
Healing is about the power of influence, influencing you into your vortex where you allow the healing that was there for you. The healer does not bring the healing and does not bring the avenue through which the healing comes. The healer just influences you to the vibration where you allow the healing that was there for you. Make sense to you?
And so to access that, to heal myself, is...
Well, to heal yourself is to stop doing the things that you're doing that are disallowing the wellness that is already queued up for you. In other words, healing and releasing resistance are identical terminology.
Okay. I understand that.
Yes, you do.
Yes. And I am here because I was told about Abraham at a birthday party 3 weeks ago. And I immediately resonated and knew I would be here with you. And everything fell into place. Everything that others said was impossible to be here. And
another miracle.
And I knew I would.
But you can feel by the power, in other words, you can feel the clarity with which you are focused. Can't you hear it even in the words that she's speaking? There was a complete absence of resistance, or enough of a absence of resistance for things to line up for you. And the same thing the same thing would be true of anyone who was seeking healing if they hadn't practiced the thoughts that had disallowed it for so long. So new subjects, it's easier for you. It's easier to line up with new miracles than old stale ones.